So today, let's talk about one of the most important aspects, most especially when you're starting your farm, and that is farm structures. One key thing about farm structures, they really take a lot of money, and if you do not plan so well, they are going to affect other aspects, other running costs that you're going to incur in pig farming, most especially feeding and management. So you need to get your structure plan so well. So here, when we're talking about farm structures, we're talking about convenience to the animals, convenience to the people that are going to run the farm, and flow of work plus biosecurity. How you're going to safeguard your animals from a lot of threats out there. There are some farmers that will want even their home to be there to closely monitor the farm. There are some farmers, of course, that will not want the home to be at the farm. Basically, they want to do farm work where the workers are going to sleep, and that is it. So here I'm going to show you a 30 sow unit farm. And with this 30 sow unit farm, it has partitions. It has a first fence that is fencing off the home where the person is going to stay, very close to the road, and fencing it off from the piggery units. Then you get to have a feed store where we are going to store the feeds, and workers' houses. They are just near each other, basically knowing that the feed can easily exit, can easily enter, and material can exit the farm effectively. Then we have the structures, the layout of structures, the orientation of structures, basically effectively utilizing your space and achieving the airflow throughout the structure so that the animals are not inconvenienced. And that is what we have in the piggery units. Then within that piggery side, we have planned that the animals are going to have a farrowing unit where they are going to farrow from, and of course where we are going to raise the winners until they leave the farm as fatteners. So here the other thing we have to add in is basically waste management, accessibility to things that are going to be utilized, most especially in the piggery structure, in the piggery units. That means we have to have a certain store that is inside the piggery space. We call it a clean area. The other side where we have the a home, and we have the biosecurity units. We have the feed store. Basically, we call it a dirty area, and also the workers' houses, we call it a dirty area. So if you're planning to plan your piggery establishment, your poultry establishment, we are just a call away, and we can guide you on how to establish a farm effectively, cost effectively. All these establishments, all these structures are going to run based on how much we expect to get from the farm, what period of time, what investment is needed for the start, and how best can we cut those investments. That's when we get into our planning session, when we're doing proposals, analysis, analyzing the cash flow of the farm. We basically get to know that this should be the limit for me to enter, based on your direction and your timelines. There are times when you can have a long-term plan where you're looking at the 5 years, 10 years. It's different from short-term plans where you're looking at the next 3 years, 2 years, how much money should you have recovered from what you've invested in the farm enterprise. So we are just call away, and you could reach out to us, and we guide you efficiently. Thank you.